All right, guys, this is just a quick advertisement for News Now Yucaipa. Just kind of, we got a lot of new subscribers, or I don't know how many new subscribers I got, but I've got people that have been commenting. Maybe somebody will see this video that's not a subscriber. And I've gotten comments from people saying I'm anti-cop. One person said, look at this cop stalker, saying that I'm out there to make cops look bad or something. And here's what I am. I'm a journalist, a cop watcher, and an accountability activist. A journalist. Yeah, I am a journalist. I love commenting on sports. Love my 49ers. Love commenting on events that happen in town, whether it's just a news event, a current event, or a car accident, TC rollover, or something like that. An accident in the intersection, I go down and I report on it. Yeah, I'm a journalist of sorts. Freelance journalist. I'm also a cop watcher. Yeah, I am a cop watcher because I want to give back to the community by making sure that everyone's treated right by law enforcement officials who are public servants. And they're supposed to, as a public servant, when you're a public servant, you're a servant to the public. You're not an enforcer, authoritarian, a bully. You're a public servant. The only people that law enforcement officers are to enforce are lawbreakers. So if you have somebody that's not a lawbreaker, and even if they are a lawbreaker, if they're a resident in your municipality, you're supposed to treat them with respect anyway. It's not your job to grab a guy by the back of the neck, scream "shut up" in his face, and throw him on the ground and handcuff him and then pick him up and slam him in the car. You're supposed to treat him with respect. You're supposed to do your job in a way that people go, you know what, we've got a very professional police department. Not, man, our police department's aggressive. You see a cop throw that guy on the ground for no reason. So that's what I call myself, a cop watcher. Yeah, I watch the police, I watch law enforcement. Some people say, who gave you that job? My inner self gave me it. It's a passion that I have because I myself am a public servant. And so it's embarrassing to me when I see police officers act less than professional. And I'm not talking about somebody that's being combatant on the police and they have to defend themselves or they have to use a little bit of force because somebody's resisting. I'm talking about cops that just say, you know what, I'm a cop, man, and you will listen to me or I'll kick your ass. I'm talking about those types of cops. Bully with a badge. Somebody that thinks they've got a lot of power and they're going to use it. That's not your position. Your position is a law enforcement officer, a public servant. So as a public servant, it's embarrassing to me when I see law enforcement officers act less than professional. That's embarrassing to me. So yes, I'm a cop watcher. I'm talking kind of fast because I got to go somewhere. But I'm also an accountability activist. And that's part of the cop watching, is to make sure that all law enforcement officers and public officials are held accountable and let them know on video, look how you acted. That's not how you're supposed to act as a public official or a public servant. You need to clean it up. But also, if you're a drunk driver, I'm just going to use this as the prime example. If you are being stopped as a drunk driver and the police officer gives you a field sobriety test and a breathalyzer and you fail all of the above and have to be arrested, I'm holding you accountable in my video. Your friends and your family are going to see that you were arrested for a suspicion of DUI. You failed the breath. You were 0.17 or whatever it was. So as an accountability activist, I'm holding everybody accountable. Everybody. Don't think that I'm anti-cop, because I'm not. If you're going to act up in front of the police and you're going to take a swing on a police officer, I'm holding you accountable as well. Because that's not the way you're supposed to act. If a police officer tells you, right or wrong, put your hands on the back of the car right now, do it, man. Otherwise, bad things are going to happen. But if you're in the wrong, let's say you just stole something from somebody. You stole somebody's property that they worked very hard for and paid hard-earned money for, and you took it from them, and you're being arrested by a police officer. I'm holding you accountable because you're a thief. So I'm not anti-cop. I'm an accountability activist. Why? Because, I don't know, it's just in me. I just got this drive and this passion to hold people accountable because I'm kind of getting sick of criminals thinking they can get away with stuff, DUI drivers killing people, and cops and other public officials acting less than professional with the public. So I'm holding everybody accountable. Why? Because I'm just getting tired of it. And if somebody doesn't make a difference, nobody will make a difference. News Now, Yucaipa, Happy New Year. And remember, if you see this before midnight on December 31st, don't drink and drive, or you may be seeing me.